Morning, we had a panel on the climate change public nuisance litigation, and I summarized an article that's in process right now, and my argument about the climate change public nuisance litigation, especially cases such as Connecticut versus AEP, is that when you look at the economics of the likely result from this kind of piecemeal, fragmented public nuisance litigation, that is, where you have some states, by no means all, suing some polluters located in different states, what these cases really represent is an attempt to externalize costs by states that perceive they are net losers from global warming to polluters and states other than the plaintiff states. Now, the problem with externalizing costs through litigation is you're likely to get what? You're likely to get a picture of the overall or global costs and benefits from greenhouse gas emission reduction, which is distorted. And it's systematically distorted in that the picture you get from this kind of piecemeal public nuisance litigation is almost always going to argue in favor of greater and more costly greenhouse gas emissions reductions than you would likely get were Congress to take action on greenhouse gas emission reduction. Why? Because in Congress, all the states are represented. The states who think they're big winners from reducing greenhouse gases, as well as the states who think they're going to be big, very big costs and gain very little from greenhouse gas reduction. So if you exclude that second group of states, and there's a lot of them, the states that think they're big costs but get very few benefits from greenhouse gas emission reduction, they're excluded from a lot of this public nuisance litigation. They're not excluded from Congress, and so Congress would likely come up with a very different approach to greenhouse gas emission reduction if it came up with any. Then you're likely to see as the outcome as some kind of injunctive remedy ordered by a court in a case such as Connecticut versus AEP. So it's likely, I think, or my analysis suggests it's likely that the outcome in Connecticut versus AEP would both be economically inefficient and also anti-democratic in the sense that it just isn't going to bear any relationship to what Congress would come up with.